Hello and welcome to another episode of our Creative Home from Home series here on the Sligo Show with myself, Brendan Tierney. Today's guest, we have Mabel Chah. Mabel, welcome to the Sligo Show.
Well, thank you for having me, Brendan.
It's a pleasure, as always. I mean, I've seen you performing from afar and many, many times over the last number of years in Sligo, so it's always full of fun and full of energy. So it's great to have you on the show. And full of colour. I'm loving all the decoration, the jewellery. It's beautiful. A lot of effort. Where do you source with jewellery like that? That is amazing.
Well, I'm mostly wearing jewelry. It's from Kenya. So I got my African ring from Kenya, my African earrings,
bracelet,
elephant necklace from Kenya, and I brought a few for my colleagues as well, and they all loved it.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's really nice.
So
it's good. So, for anyone that doesn't know you, what would be your creative space or your creative talent?
my space would mostly be around art, around music, film, theatre, and food.
And food as well.
Yes.
Okay. So delve into all of those a bit more for us.
So
you've been singing around Sligo for a number of years now.
I have been singing around Sligo for a number of years, since I came actually.
And how many years was that?
12 years.
12 years, okay.
12
you know your way around the town at this stage.
Oh, yes. At this point, it's not Mabel, it's Maeve.
Oh, okay. It's changed.
Well, yes. So around music, but for singing, I've been singing since I was a child.
Okay.
And I sang I'm originally from Cameroon. That's my home country, my birth country, my beloved country.
Do you get to go back much at all, or is it not too much? No. Okay.
No, not really. It wouldn't be. I don't know. Just last week, in where I grew up, in the town, the area where in the northwestern part and west part of Cameroon, there is a strife going on there, civil unrest, and it's really not safe. And there was about 7 people killed again. Just the same thing going on and on. It's just not, at the moment, it's just not conducive, suitable to go.
Do you still have many family living in that area?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So they're living this all the time?
Yeah, a whole tribe, and you put your head down and you live day by day. But for me, putting my head down was, No,
you're not the kind of person, if I've met you, you don't put your head down and it's...
Putting my head down, I don't know. I've tried though. I have tried.
Okay.
I tried in Sligo. How good am I?
Yeah, that's not really working for you at all. You're out there everywhere. It's great to see. And you mentioned acting as well?
Yes, acting. I would have done a few things with I was in a movie, Herself, an Irish movie that was released in 2020. And I've done a few things with Lockbo Films, Sligo Films, and the North Side Film Class. I would have done a few of their projects as well. And I was in the pop-up theatre production of Hairspray.
Of course.
2 years
I've seen it. I was like, oh yeah. As soon as you go to so many shows, you forget that was like the colour in that was just sensational. The staging, we've mentioned Karen Gordon here many times on this show. Like, she just keeps popping up.
She's something, and every time she says it's the last.
I know. But she's another one coming now, so there's no sign of the last at all. So and acting, and then food. So where's the angle there with the food?
Food for creativity. So just understanding. Arts through food, how food is made. The same thing is approached differently from different cultures influencing food, influencing presentation, and even the backstory to how and when the meal is eaten. It's all artistic until when you leave the kind of place I come from and move to the Western world, you see people eating chicken in buckets, KFC.
Yeah.
But I would come from a place where chicken in most households is eaten on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. That's the big day for chicken, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of scarcity and lack of all of that, it influences it. And then you see it seeps into my music, my writing, all of this information and my appreciation of food, humility towards food, and all of this inform the other aspects then of my creativity. And I say, why not? Then food in itself, for me, it's a creative platform. Hence the project Global Kitchen, which,
of course. Yes.
yeah, which I co-set up with Anna Spearman and a few others, and how that has brought different arts and artists and creatives in Sligo together, performing around food as well.
Is that's kind of in the model most of the time?
Yeah,
Is it a monthly thing, or is it just? I know it comes up on social media every so often, but
yes, no, it's not. There is really, if there is an occasion that warrants, I don't know, people from new communities showcasing their meals and their culture. For example, Culture Night, Africa Day, Christmas period, St. Patrick's Day. So all these events in the year, then an activity will be hosted at the model where Global Kitchen will come together. It has about 177 members from about 54 countries.
There must be some mix of flavors.
So, yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
My understanding of food now is unbelievable. I have traveled the world through food.
Very true.
Yeah.
What's your favorite new food? So what's the best country? I might have tried it out of all the Global Kitchen events.
Believe it or not, it's a neighboring country of mine, Guinea-Conakry. And it's chicken.
Oh, okay. Just the way it's done and prepared.
Yes, just the way they do it. They call it poulet assa. Actually, people listening from Guinea-Conakry, from Senegal and the Gambia, they may kill me the same way jollof rice story could kill someone. So I say Guinea-Conakry because when I tasted it, it was made by somebody from Guinea-Conakry.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved it. But then I hear its root, it comes from Senegal, from so
that's the origin.
Yeah.
And in our cuisine, have you adapted to any Irish cuisine you love, or
no,
what's
absolutely.
your cabbage and bacon or something like that, or no?
Believe it or not, there are days I wake up and that's just what I want to have.
Okay.
That's just the way it is. Don't try to make anything more of it. Just cabbage, bacon, and some mashed
because it's not
potato.
too glamorous, but it's still lovely.
Yeah. Some days that's just what, and isn't that the nature of man? Some days you want it upbeat and spicy. Some days you want to take it nice and easy.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
know? Yeah.
And before, what was it like for you? What age were you at the time, roughly, when you, what was it like moving from where you grew up to Ireland? Was that very tough, traumatic, or were you glad to move, or was it, how would you express the journey?
Moving for me, I would dwell on the trauma and pain and all the negative part of it if I did not have the type of outlook I have in life. But I don't, because for me, I love a challenge.
Yeah.
And when I fail, I almost celebrate it, because then I know once you fall, the only way from there is up.
Okay.
That's the way I would have gone. I came here 2013. How old was I? 27, 26?
Okay. But it's
So
not
I
that
would have
age.
lived. I would have
Huge change.
Yeah, it's massive change. Of course, I was with a band in my country called BA2M, and we would have toured a lot of Africa, and we recorded in Paris, 2008, so a long time before. But actually moving here, knowing that I'm not moving to perform or to sing or to record. This is going to be home for a while. Just that shifting your way of thinking, just that shifting, adjusting, and make it, or else it hits you harder than it should. And I don't know, you would have met people who would be dealing with the movement, who would have it a bit harder, tougher, especially when I see mothers and their children and parents and young. I came in, I was on my own as a singer, so it was a bit easier. So it's literally backpack, gone.
Okay, so a little bit less.
Yeah, a little bit.
Literally, okay.
A little bit easier. I see people having to do this move with their families and young children, or children at an age where teenagers, for example, where it could be hard to integrate as well. The child is going through a lot already and they have to move and come to a new place. and all those challenges, I didn't have any of those. So it was a bit easier for me. So I recognize that, I appreciate that. And then being the person that I am, I did not snoop. Immediately I got in, I was like, okay, how do I make this work? What's happening? What's not happening? Let's go.
Yeah, so you landed in Sligo and started looking for...
Oh, immediately.
Where was your first port of call, like creatively or culturally, or who did you engage with? Or?
Believe it or not, it was with Tara McGowan. And I don't think she knows this.
Oh, oh my God, exclusive, I should say.
She doesn't know. She needed somebody to do some work at the reception desk in the model for a show. And I had just met her. I don't know how I found myself in there, but I remember that was the first time I entered the space, and I went straight to the desk and I was welcoming people. There was a show that night, and Tara worked at the model back then. And took it from there, and it just went. Then I met Sinead Dolan of Logbook Films in 2014, after I met Tara. And it's amazing.
Were people from a similar kind of mindset? Like, if anyone doesn't know, Tara McGowan is the director of Corge Arts Festival, which is just this sensational celebration of arts and culture in Sligo, and it's going for so long, and it's growing and growing. So you couldn't have met a better person if you tried, to the world.
Lucky me, And she speaks so much positivity into new communities people from the new communities who are into art. So I'm quite fortunate that these are the people I met. They spoke a lot of encouragement into me, and it's great to have them as the people standing for you, around in the arts, and having a space as well as the model. And there are other spaces in Sligo as well, which I'm very grateful for. But then again, if you don't get up and go for it yourself, it won't happen.
It won't happen for you. Yeah. And I mean, singing is probably, out of all the creative elements, singing is probably your main thing you would do, from what I've seen over the years.
Yes. I would love to sing more than I do.
Okay.
I would love to do a bit more singing, but listen, Brennan, you have to pay the bills.
We know that feeling.
And the reality is, singing can only bring so much.
Yeah.
For now, well, for me, anyways. So I do a bit of singing, and as of just this week, I was made a resident at Tierney in
Ballyshannon. Just up the road. Anyone Sligo, go for a spin.
Yeah,
it's a lovely Italian restaurant, you're saying?
Yeah, it's an Italian restaurant, new as well, and they're loving it, right in the center of town, right in the center of Ballyshannon. It's nice, it's cozy, and it's the owners. They're quite upbeat and. Yeah, I've been there and I loved it. And they asked me, would I love to come and do some songs for a few nights a week.
So people having their dinner, you're going to be having your lovely joy and energy in the background. And what kind of a vibe? Is it a laid back soul? Okay.
Yeah, jazz.
And later on you might...
Yeah, at the end when everybody has eaten and they need to burn the food, then we're going to bring in some Proud Mary, some RESPECT, we turn it up.
Well, that sounds like a great idea, because I've seen you in full flow and it is a show, it's not just a singer, it's a performance, so.
Thank you.
Great. So you've definitely came to Sligo, jumped 2-footed into the creative world that we have here. And it is an amazing town and county for creativity, above all, acting, music, whatever. It's an amazing space.
It is. And having that outlet, when you don't have it, Brennan, if it's taken away from you or you pull yourself out of it, I have tried, you don't realize how much support and help you're getting from it until you're pulled out.
Away from it, yeah.
You're pulled away from it. Everything is just confused. Everything else is just really, really confusing. It's not a lot. I'm not singing as much as I could, but the little I'm doing is actually it gives me strength, and it's empowering, and it makes me feel like a part of this region, a part of this town. And especially now with the trying times and the housing crisis and the migration and influx and all the crisis going on, if I were to just look at it and see the local people, the native people crying out for it to stop, and I dwell a lot on that pain, it would also douse it could really just bring me down.
Bring you down, yeah.
But then I'm happy that even though that is happening, there's an outlet, there's a place where I could go and sing, and somebody may be crying, okay, stop this, solve this problem, and then they'll come in, and for that hour, it's just a beautiful singer. It's just Mabel the singer, and that's nice to see. It's nice to be a part of. It's nice to have that outlet.
Yeah, I know. I can totally. And again, the people we've spoke to on this series as well. I think for any adult, isn't it? It's like to have some creative outlet, whatever it is. It could be sport, it could be music, it could be just have something that you go. Yeah, I'm just getting away from normality for a little while, and that's so.
It is.
That's lovely. So if people want to see you, you're Mabel Chah on Instagram, and go check out all the gigs, Trinari in Ballyshannon every week.
Yeah.
And any other projects coming up, or any movies on the way, or anything happening at the moment?
I'm supposed to have an audition today.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not well enough to travel, so.
That's okay. Well, hopefully something else will pop up. But we'll be able to keep an eye on you from afar and watch out for the gigs.
And but it's really just Mabel Chah, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and I don't take me too seriously, really.
Well, I think anyone that meets you for a while go, yeah, this lady is fun. So I think that will replicate in their own feelings of that. So, Mabel, a pleasure seeing you perform in many different ways over the years, and a pleasure to chat to you and have you on and tell your story. So thanks very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Brendan. Thank you very much.
So thanks so much to Mabel Chah for coming in and telling us about her creative story here in Sligo. Big thanks to Brian behind the cameras doing all the technical work. And thanks to Creative Ireland who have funded this project and this series. We'll see you all again next time.